Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley, and I would love it if you consider subscribing to my channel before you exit this video. Now, as you can tell by the title of today's video, we are doing the Disney trip tag. This was our first time going, and I don't know why I've never done this video before, but I thought I would do it. It's all these different kinds of questions about our Disney trip that I've gotten from some people and that I've also gotten off of the internet, so I just wanted to do this. It was my favorite trip ever. I loved it and I thought I would share it with you guys. If you don't know this about me, I'm a huge Disney freak. I love everything Disney. It's my favorite thing ever, and I was finally able to go with my kids and my husband last year. We're gonna go again next year. We weren't able to go this year only because we bought a house at the end of last year and we got some updating that we want to do, so we weren't able to make the trip this year, but next year we were definitely going back. We're actually trying to decide if we're gonna go back in April or October. We're kind of like throwing different plans around, so we're really not sure yet. But yeah, I just want to do this video, so we're gonna jump right in. So as you guys can tell, I'm wearing my park ears that I got. These are the rose gold ones, and I'm wearing my jersey that I got from Disney World. I'll actually turn around so you guys can see the back too. So I don't know how much of you guys can see from this angle, but this is the back of it, and I absolutely love it. It's like my favorite thing ever. I'm obsessed with it. I also got like a polka dotted one that I think I've worn in a video before, but I'm not sure. But yeah, these are the rose gold mini ears that I got. I'm obsessed with the rose gold. I actually got many different things from Disney World that are in rose gold. But then I also have the millennial pink ones. When I go back, I want to get the regular like black and like red polka dotted mini ears. And then maybe a couple other pairs. But these are the two that I got for our trip last year. So yeah, we're gonna jump right into the questions. I have them here on my phone. So the first question is, first time you went to Disney World? Last year we went March 9th, 2019, and it was the most amazing thing. We weren't supposed to go until June of last year, but we bumped up our trip because Jared's bosses were like, you know, it's better if you go now. You know, summer's more busy. So we ended up going in March, and it was amazing. It was actually snowing here in the Pacific Northwest, and so it was really weird to go there in like our coats, get off the plane in Florida, and just be like completely hot and just humid. It was very crazy, but I actually enjoyed it. It was kind of fun. We came back with we had maybe 2 inches of snow here, and when we came back we all had sunburns, so it was actually quite funny. Number 2, favorite park. I'm gonna say Magic Kingdom. We only went to 2 when we went. We went to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Oh my gosh, these ears always end up hurting. We went to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom. Magic Kingdom was my favorite. I loved it. I love the fairy tale part of it. It's just amazing. When you walk, it's so funny because, you know, my in-laws had gone a couple years before we went, and they're just like, when you go, it's like literally you're transporting into these different times. How one, you know, part of it transfers like from Fantasyland to Adventureland to Tomorrowland. It all like transitions, and it's amazing. And like the smells, like everything smells amazing there. Everybody's so nice, and everybody's in such a great mood. Even my husband, who hates crowds, was just in the most amazing mood, and it's definitely an adventure. So I'm gonna say Magic Kingdom. Favorite land in Magic Kingdom? Oh, what was it? Let's see. I loved all of them, but I'm gonna say Frontierland only because Splash Mountain. It was amazing. We had fast passes for Splash Mountain, and it was wonderful. And that's actually where the parade started. And Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie, and Beauty and the Beast, Belle and Beast, start the parade. So we got to see it. My brother-in-law is actually a really good guide to go with. He loves Disney. He knows all about the parks. And I was really bummed because we had fast passes at a certain time, and it was the same time that the parade started. And I was like, do you know, if we go to Main Street and watch the parade, do you think we'd have enough time to get over here? And he said, I got you. So we went, and I got to see Belle and Beast, and it was amazing, and I actually cried. So I'm gonna see Frontierland, but I also, even though Main Street isn't a land, you know, in Magic Kingdom, Main Street was amazing. It was beautiful. It smelled amazing. It was just gorgeous. Okay, question number 4, favorite Disney Park resort hotel. We stayed at the Art of Animation resort. It was Little Mermaid, Finding Nemo, Cars, and The Lion King. We stayed in a Finding Nemo suite, which we loved, and I really would like to go back again, but I think next year when we go, we're either doing the Caribbean resort or the Pop Century, where it's like the different centuries, or decades. I can't remember. Don't quote me on it. But we loved it. It was amazing. It smelt, the hotel just smelled amazing. We loved our cafeteria. We absolutely 100% loved the lobby. Just, they had like different drawings, you know, like when they draw the sketches for the movies, the animated movies, they had those all up against the wall. So you could see like where Little Mermaid first started off, and Lion King and Cars, and it was just amazing. And again, everybody was so sweet and nice. Our bags actually got left at the airport, and they drove in the middle of the night and got them and brought them back. So that was amazing. I loved it. And we were actually there celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary. And the second night when we went to Animal Kingdom, when we came back, we had all these balloons and cupcakes, and there was a card from Mickey and Minnie telling us congratulations on 10 years. It was amazing. It was beautiful. They go above and beyond. And if there's one thing I could say about going to Disney World, it's definitely they do go above and beyond to make sure that your trip is amazing no matter what it is. And I absolutely loved it. I could never say enough good things about it. Number 5, favorite snack. Oh my God, you guys. The food. The food. You cannot be on a diet when you go to Disney World. I recently gave up dairy, and I told my husband that like a month before we go, I'm gonna have to start eating dairy again so that I feel okay when we're there, because it's amazing. I cannot pick one favorite snack, so I'm just gonna name a few of them. I love the Mickey pretzels. They were so good. It was actually the first snack we got. We got it in Tomorrowland when we were waiting for my sister-in-law, brother-in-law, and our niece. It was great. There was a mint julep lemonade at one of the quick service restaurants we went to. It was the baseball themed one. We had like chili dogs and stuff, but that was amazing. It was like a blended mint julep lemonade slushy thing, and it was amazing. It was so great. It was like 90 something degrees that day, so that was so refreshing. Definitely getting another one when we go back. Another thing I loved, it wasn't really a snack, but we, the first night we were there, we did the Disney dining plan. So we had quick service and a table service every night. And then, you know, we were on our own for breakfast. But we usually used our snack credits for breakfast stuff. Because the kids, you know, we all just shared together, and we each had 2 snack credits for the day. So we would all just share. But the first night we were there, we were all so hungry. We went to our hotel room, we dropped everything off, we got on our magic bands, we took some pictures, and we went down to the cafeteria, and I had a surf and surf burger. And basically what it was a crab patty, like a crab cake with coconut shrimp on it, and then just like vegetables and stuff, and like this really good sauce. And oh my God, you guys, it was so amazing. I loved it. It was delicious. We had, let me see, trying to think of another one. It was really, really good. Oh, when we went to, I can't think of the name of it, but when we went to Animal Kingdom, we went to the Pandora, like the Avatar themed restaurant. If you know what it is, please comment below, or I'll add it later. I can't remember what it was called. I'll probably add it on screen. It was like these bowls, like these Mexican rice bowl kind of things, and it was so good. It was so amazing. They gave us cupcakes for our anniversary. Pretty much everywhere we went, they gave us something to celebrate our anniversary, which I thought was amazing and sweet and just so cute, and I loved it. It was so cute having all that, you know, fun stuff happen. But they were so good. We definitely want to go back there when we go back. And we tried the Dole Whip and Animal Kingdom. We tried it in Animal Kingdom, and it was so good, you guys. It's definitely iconic, and I can understand why. Favorite souvenir. That was really cheesy. I can't pick just one. Of course, my ears and my jerseys. I have a few things that I wanted to show you guys. These are actually free that they give you when you go. It's the pins. I have my first visit pin. We each got one of these. They're amazing. You can just ask them. They won for like birthdays and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was my first visit pin. We all got one. And then Jared and I actually got 2 of these, but I only got these ones because it has our names. They gave us pins for our 10-year wedding anniversary. It says 10 years, happily ever after, Jared and Ashley. These were amazing, so thoughtful, so cute. I loved it. It was just the most adorable thing ever, and it's a fun memory. And again, they are free. Next thing, I've showed this before in other videos, but I really, really wanted it, and I'm so glad that I got it. It's the Rose Gold Loungefly backpack. It's so sparkly and glittery. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm obsessed with this thing. And I love the inside because it's pink and white polka dots. But yeah, I loved this. I also had the matching wallet, but I didn't want to go out and get it because it's in my purse right now that I'm using. This is amazing. I'm taking it every time we go. I'm actually going to be taking it to Silverwood too because it's just the most amazing thing ever. And I got a little I actually got 2 of these when we went. It's a Minnie Mouse ears, the rose gold keychain. Absolutely love it. The next thing, we did the memory maker. Basically what it is you can get your photos professionally taken while you're there. Oh my god. I don't regret getting it. If you're gonna get it and you're gonna go get it, it's amazing. I loved it. I am so happy we got it. But we had professional photos taken, and one of the photos we got taken was in front of the castle. Very iconic photo to get. And I have what do I have? I'm trying to think of the photo thing I have. Let's see. I'm trying to find it on here and I don't see it. Oh, I have free prints. And one of the things I had, it was a promotion, you got a canvas picture. And I got this one done or in front of Cinderella's castle. I absolutely love this. It's amazing. It's so cute. It's a good memory and it hangs up right on our Disney wall. The next thing I got was, or the next thing I have is our magic bands. And basically, if you don't know what magic bands are, they are the little wristbands that you have that have basically your photo passes on it, your fast passes, they open up your room, all that kind of stuff, and it's like identification. And so I got a shadow box, and what I did is I put the card that they sent us a few weeks after our trip, and it says, "Thank you, your pal Mickey." I thought it was great. It's an artist drawing and sketch. I just thought it was a really good thing to keep and frame. And this is a smaller shadow box. I plan on making other ones with maybe some ears or something. I'm not really sure. But we did that, and then I put in all of our magic bands. So it was Jared's, mine, Maddie, Cody, and Grayson's. Grayson was only 9 months when we went, so it was kind of funny having, you know, his magic band on him. But I thought this was a great idea. I really am happy that I made it, and again, I'm going to make more of them. Well, the last souvenir that I have is actually kind of dirty. I need to clean all my photos. But when we were in Magic Kingdom, we went and met Mickey and Minnie the first night we were there. And it was amazing because seeing my kids' faces light up, especially Cody, his favorite character ever was Mickey. He actually had a stuffed Mickey that he carried around since he was about 2 months old. It was like his comfort item, and now it's Grayson's. But to see my son meet Mickey for the first time, that made the trip for me. It was amazing. Seeing my kids' just dreams come true was all the trip I needed. It was the best thing ever. But we got our photo taken with Mickey and Minnie, and then when we were in Animal Kingdom, I finally found a photo frame I liked, and it's got all the Disney characters. Well, it's not all of them, but it's got a lot of their names on it, and I put our photo from meeting Mickey and Minnie in it. Fun little side story from this. Maddie has on, I don't know if you guys can see, but she has on donut ear headbands. Minnie pretended to be eating them, and then I have the photo. I don't know if I can get it on here, but Grayson was obsessed with Mickey and Minnie's noses, and he kept trying to grab them, so they kept bopping him on the nose, and it was so funny. Grayson is obsessed with Mickey now. It's like his favorite thing of all time. He loves Mickey. Mickey's his hero. He calls Mickey his best friend, and I'm so excited for when we go back because it's going to be really crazy to see how Grayson actually like reacts to Mickey this time. All right, number 7, favorite table service and counter service. So table service basically is a set down restaurant where you order and you have a chance to meet characters, and quick service is like basically their fast food. I'm gonna say my favorite quick service was the restaurant, the Avatar themed restaurant. It was so great. It was amazing. Jared actually got green beer while we were there. It was kind of funny, but the food was amazing. I loved it. They had like this little like mousse souffle dessert thing that was delicious. It was just heavenly. I loved it. And my favorite table service, I'm going to have to say, was at the Crystal Palace, where we got to meet the Winnie the Pooh characters. I didn't get to meet Piglet, and he's my favorite, but I love Pooh. My mother-in-law's favorite character is Tigger, so we had to get autographs from him, but I'll insert pictures if I can. But we met Mickey, or we met, you know, Pooh and Eeyore and Tigger, and I saw Piglet walking by, and I'm so sad I didn't get to meet him, but next time I will. But it's this beautiful buffet style restaurant. It's gorgeous. We actually got to see some of the fireworks at above Cinderella's castle while we were there, and it was, oh my gosh, you guys, it was all worth it. So much worth it. Paying for the extra meal, you know, meal service was just amazing. Number 8, favorite ride. Oh my god. Splash Mountain. I went on it with Cody, and they take photos of when you're going down the big hill, and the look on Cody's face was like a look of sheer regret. Like, he's like, why did I do this? But it was the most amazing ride. So fun. So that was my favorite ride there. But also I did like the Little Mermaid ride. That was amazing. So worth it. And the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I loved it. I went on with my son, my oldest son, and my niece. It was great. It was perfect. And then in Animal Kingdom, Everest. This thing was huge. You're going up all these winding hills. You're going all the way to the top of Mount Everest, and then they shoot you backwards, and then you get to see a giant Yeti. And then it's like the tracks broken off, and they shoot you back, you see a Yeti. And it's the hugest dip down, like the hugest, you know, decline ever. And literally, like, you feel like you're going up in your seat. It was amazing. I rode it once. Maddie rode it twice. She rode it once with me, once with Jared, because Cody could not do it. He was like, no, I regret this. I can't do it. And then it wasn't really a ride, but in Animal Kingdom, the Tree of Life at night was beautiful. They had this whole show. If you've ever seen it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, look it up on YouTube, or definitely see it when you go there. Favorite show. We didn't see any shows while we were there. We were too busy, you know, riding rides and looking at things. But I really wish that we could have seen the Lion King one. I would have loved to have seen that. But if the Tree of Life show counts as a show, I'm pretty sure that's what it counts as. But the Tree of Life, it was amazing. They had like these 3D projectings of all the animals coming off the tree, and the tree lights up, and it was amazing, and I absolutely loved it. Number 10, favorite parade or fireworks. We saw the parade. I think it's a Festival of Fantasy. We saw that. I only stayed for Beauty and the Beast because that's all I wanted to see. But that was amazing. And the fireworks the first night at Magic Kingdom were just beautiful. You have not seen fireworks, so you've seen fireworks at Disney World. Favorite pavilion at Epcot. We actually did not go to Epcot. We just spent 3 days there. We went to Magic Kingdom and Animal Kingdom, so we didn't actually get to go to Epcot, and I don't think we're gonna go again next year. What color is your magic band? I have a pink magic band. I showed it a little bit ago, but yeah, that's my magic band right there. And they said you could reuse them every year you go, but I kind of want to get a new one every single time we go and make another shadow box of just, you know, magic bands. Number 13, favorite character to meet. I loved meeting Mickey and Minnie and Daisy and Donald and Goofy and Pluto. It was just, they're just so great. I loved Tigger, I loved Eeyore, but definitely Pooh Bear. I have so many amazing memories of Pooh Bear when I was a little girl, and to meet him was just the most amazing thing. Number 14, character you haven't met but you really want to. Belle. I would really love to meet Belle. I did also meet Ariel while we were there, but I really wish I could meet Belle. I have loved her since, that was my favorite movie growing up when I was a little girl. I would watch it over and over and over again. I was so happy with the live action remake, and I would love to have met her. Your best Disney memory. I have a few. Honestly, the whole trip was just amazing going with my kids. It was our kids' first time on a plane. It was, you know, our first trip to Disney World, first trip to Florida. It was just an amazing memory to make with our children. And I'm really glad we got to go when we did. Grayson got his first haircut while we were there. It was definitely an experience. If you've seen the photos, they're on my Instagram. I'll put my Instagram right here so you guys can see it. It was a horrible experience. He screamed the whole time. He freaked out. He was not happy about it. So kind of, it wasn't a very good experience, but it was great. He looked cute afterwards. And how many kids can say that they got their their first haircuts in Disney? Not a lot of kids can say that. So it was a really great memory to make with him. They gave him his own little Mickey ears that said first haircut. He got a certificate that said he got his haircut there. And then they also gave me a lock of his very first haircut, which I cried. I'll probably cry again. But it was a great memory. When Cody met Mickey for the first time, I was bawling my eyes out to the point where the girls taking the photos gave me Kleenex. Seeing one of my son's biggest dreams come true was amazing. When we were talking to the kids about going to Disney World, I was like, Cody, you would meet Mickey. And he's like, I know. And I said, what would you do? And he said, honestly, Mom, I'd probably start crying and I wouldn't care who saw. So he did cry, and that was probably the biggest highlight of the trip for me and Jared. And then my very favorite memory from going. Like I said, Jared and I went and celebrated our 10-year wedding anniversary while we were there. We've been married since we were 19 years old, so it was kind of a big deal for us to be able to go and do that and celebrate. And my camera's gonna die, so I'm gonna try and zip through this as fast as I can. But while we were there, we stopped in a jewelry shop and we were looking at stuff, and I had pointed out a couple of rings that I thought were just absolutely gorgeous. And when we got back to our hotel, you know, he disappeared for a little bit, so I kind of thought that was weird, but I thought he was just looking at stuff. When we got back to our hotel, he gave me a 10-year wedding anniversary ring, and this is the ring. And it's, if you can't really, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's got all Mickey Mouse ears on it and everything. And I thought it was amazing. The gift was just the most thoughtful thing, and it was cute. And he said, I'm so glad we got to finally do this. I hope this is a great 10-year wedding anniversary gift. And it was. Going there and celebrating with my family was the most amazing thing ever. And I've got this amazing ring to keep forever and pass on to my daughter. So that's it, guys, for the Disney World tag. Questions. I thought there was more, but I guess there's not. I thought, you know, I had screenshotted more, but that's all there was. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you've gone to Disney World and you've made a video about it, link it below. I would love to see it. And if you've got favorite Disney World memories, put them below. I'd love to interact with you guys and talk about it. And if you've got tips for our next trip, I would love to know that too. And if you've got any questions, you know, down below about Disney World, please don't hesitate to ask. I love talking about Disney. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I want to thank you guys for your continued support, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.